What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to Seeking Aesthetics. It's the first of many. We're going to do a little video series called Nick's Tips and Tutorials. So basically I'm just going to break down one movement each week, break it down with little tips and pointers and little cues that you need to use just to improve your technique. These video series will just include a couple of little pointers for myself, just a few tips and tricks to help you with your lifting, hopefully bump up your PRs, your PBs, get you stronger. So yeah, the first exercise we're going to be doing today is the bench press. And I'm sure if anyone's been in the gym longer than 5 minutes, they'll have the question of, yo, would you bench, bruv? So today we're going to help you improve your 1 rep max on the bench. So when you get asked that question, you can tell them this much. So basically I'm going to give you 3 pointers today, and with these 3 pointers, hopefully you're going to be able to improve your 1 rep max on the bench by at least 10 to 15% of what you're already doing. So for instance, if you're benching 80 kg at the moment, by the end of today's video, you'll be able to bench at least 88, 90, just by doing these 3 pointers that I'm going to show you today. So as I said, there's going to be 3 main pointers I want you to take away from today's video. Number 1 being setup. Now, obviously we're talking about pure strength at the moment, 1 maximum effort lift. It's different for hypertrophy work, for higher rep work, but today, like I said, we're focusing on that maximum effort for 1 rep. So setup is number 1. What I mean by setup is having all aspects of your body in the proper position, giving you the best possible chance of getting your 1 rep max and to increase your strength. So first thing you need to do when you set up is feet placement. So what I mean by feet placement, with every sort of power lift, you want a nice strong base. So what we want to do is we want to bring our feet back tight into our legs, almost so we're on our toes. So now we've got our feet in place. The second step of the setup is having a slight arch in the back, making sure your lower back is not in contact with the bench. So the third aspect of the first step we're looking at here, the setup. So we've got our feet in place, we've got a slight arch in the back, and then the last part of the setup is our hand placement and our elbow position. So we want to take just wider than shoulder width grip, wrap your thumbs round, don't have your hands just arched, and then we want to focus on bringing our elbows inwards. We don't want to flare our elbows out, that will cause a lot of strain on the front delt and it'll bring a lot of triceps into the movement. So you want to make sure when we're coming down the bar that we're bringing our elbows tucked in. So now we have the first step complete, so our setup is perfect. Now we're actually starting the movement. So the next key step that I want you to focus on today is your breathing. What I mean by breathing is, so once we've unwrapped the bar, I want you to take a nice deep breath in, hold the breath. As you come down, after the first sort of inch or 2 of the movement, I want you to exhale. You'll find a lot of people with the bench and particularly the squat, you'll find them holding their breath all the way up. So they're down, 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 and then they're coming up again. What I want you to do, like I said, down in the movement, exhale, and then drive through with the chest. So that's step 2, breathing. Step 3, and probably the most important step, is maintaining your position. What I mean by maintaining the position is when you start to struggle, like I said, when you're past the first sort of 2 inches of movement, that's when people tend to struggle. By maintaining the position is making sure your feet are firm and planted still, your back again is still arched, and then make sure you're staying neutral, straight. You'll tend to find a lot of people when they start to struggle, they start to kick out and wriggle. So you can just stay strong, nice strong base, and then drive through the chest and complete the movement. So there we have it. That's the 3 steps to getting at least 10-15% on top of your 1 rep max. So first step, again, nice strong base, nice good setup. Step 2, we want to focus on that breathing. And then the last step is maintaining a strong position. Let me show you what it should look like. So there we have it, boys and girls. Follow the 3 steps to improve your 1 rep max on the bench. Let me know if you like the video. Let me know if you found it useful. So like I said, there's going to be more of the training tips and tutorials over the next coming weeks. Let me know if there's any sort of movements that you want me to do. To start off with, I'm going to focus mainly on the compound movements, and then we'll work on to some isolation movements as well. Thanks again for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you found it useful. Comment, subscribe, share if you liked it. Seeking Aesthetics.